So guys, this is your short video on using the resistance band. So I'm just going to show you a few exercises. I'm using a medium weight band, but of course you can adjust the tensions, or you could use a light band or a heavier band. So I'm going to start with some footwork, and I'm going to bring the band towards me so my elbows are wedged into my ribs. Okay, so my arms aren't going to move. And I'm going to use the resistance of the band to work my feet. So I'm pushing my heels forwards. And then I'm going to lengthen my toes and ankles over the band to point. And then I'm going to draw my toes back. Push the balls of your feet towards you, and then your heels push towards the wall in front of you. Start by moving your toes, then the balls of your feet. Lengthen through the front of the ankles. And then toes back. Press the balls of your feet forwards and your heels forwards to stretch your feet. Think about articulating the bones of your feet like you would do your spine if you were rolling down. Okay, so just do a few of these to warm up your feet. Maybe you'll feel a little heat in your legs. And let's do one more. Point your toes using the band to press your feet into, and then pressing your heels to the wall in front of you. Take the band away, bend your knees, place the band over your shins. We're going into your hundreds. Roll down to your mat, and then slide your feet up. You want a good amount of tension here, so when you pump the arms, you're going to feel the arms working as well. Alright, so let's curl the head and the chest up. Keep your knees and feet squeezing together, and pulse those arms down towards the floor. So you're going to use the resistance of the band to really work your arms to stay lifted through your head and chest. Keep your fingers reaching for your feet. And of course you should be breathing here. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 5 and out for a count of 5. And come down. You're going to lift your feet, place the band around your feet again. Push your feet forwards into the band to come up to seated. Into your roll-ups. And the nice thing about this is that the band will help you here. So you want a good amount of tension. Hold the band close to your feet, sit up tall. Like you did in your footwork, push your heels to the wall in front of you. Take an in-breath. And as you breathe out, let the band help you. Roll your tailbone towards your heels. Let your lower back lower down to the ground, giving every other bone a chance to reach the floor. Head down, in breath. Lift your head, lift your chest, and a continuous out breath. Let the band draw you all the way back up. It should feel really nice. Try not to fight with the band, okay? Let the band help you. So don't start to pull or yank the band. Just let it help you. Glide you down towards your mat. Opening your chest, opening your hips, and then lifting all the way up. See if you can hang your waistband to the floor for as long as possible, and let your rib cage come up and over your pelvis. You can stretch forwards here. Let's just do one more, rolling down. You can pick up the pace if you want to. And of course, you don't have to go all the way down. You could go halfway, coming all the way up. And then let's leave your right foot in the band. Take the left foot out. Going into your one leg circle. Roll down to the mat, lifting your right leg up. Bring your elbows down into the floor. Press the back of your left leg into the ground. In breath, out breath. Go across, around and up. Now because you've got the band carrying the weight of your leg, you can really go for a big range here, as long as that feels good for your hip. Everything else stays stable. Go across, around and up, and I'll reverse. In breath, out breath. Watch what happens to your left foot and your left leg. Okay? Keep your left foot pointing to or your toes pointing to the ceiling, and your left inner thigh rolling towards the ground. Hold your leg up, opening up the band. Go for a switch in the air. Lower your right leg down, elbows drop to the ground. Pressing your right heel into the ground now, and then we're going to go for those circles. Oh, big click of the hip. That's okay. In breath, out breath. Strong shoulders, strong rib cage in the ground. Let's reverse. Really working the back of your right leg by pressing your heel into the floor. And we'll do one more. Good. Then you can bend your knee, push your foot forwards to come up to seated and take the band away. Sitting up tall with your legs together, let's do some shoulder work. In breath, out breath. Now here you may need to adjust the tension of the band. Okay, so if your shoulders are feeling a little sticky, take your hands further apart. Stretch the band a little more, but whatever you do, keep your arms straight. Lift your arms up away from your head. Take your arms back and come forwards. Keep your hands where they are, and we're going to go into some rowing. Knuckles together. Sit up tall, breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to roll back halfway. In breath, stretch the band. Now let's go for that shoulder work. As your arms go behind you, you dive forwards towards your knees. Keep your head low as you breathe in. Lift your arms up and over, reach for your feet, and then lengthen all the way back up to repeat. Rolling back, in breath, out breath. Arms go behind you as you dive forwards. Your work here is to stay low as you move the arms, as the shoulders come over and you reach forwards, lengthening up. We'll just do one more. Rolling back, halfway. In breath, stretch, open your chest. Out breath, up and over. Good, and again, we're lifting those arms up, working those shoulders evenly. I'm hoping mine moved at the same time. Lengthen all the way up, and that's your little band workout.